Will AI replace me in few years?
In this video, all you need to know about future of AI. Can it become even bigger thing than now? What should we expect in upcoming 5 years? AI is going wild and creates electricity deficit. Microsoft is even reopening nuclear power plant 3 Mile Island in Pennsylvania after it was closed for many years. Wait, you thought these were some fantasies? Actually, this is real. AI is growing so much that Microsoft and other companies are building private nuclear plants to supply it with needed energy. So if you want to know how bigger AI can get, you are in the right place. First, a quick recap. If you want to make AI models better, there's really one foolproof method. Throw more computing power at them. This means bigger models, more data, and longer training sessions on massive clusters of GPUs. It's a game of scale, and that's why top AI companies are constantly building data centers and buying up every high-powered GPU they can find. To illustrate it, Elon Musk recently dropped a video on his X account showing off a massive new AI training supercluster called Cortex. This beast is being built right at Tesla's headquarters in Austin, Texas, and it's set to power what Musk calls real-world AI. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Musk previously mentioned that Cortex will pack a whopping 100,000 NVIDIA H100 and H200 processors.
Wow!
That's a serious amount of computing power. And what's all this power for? It's crucial for developing Tesla's humanoid robot, Optimus. Yep, the same robot that's set to revolutionize how we think about machines in our everyday lives. But wait, there's more. Tesla isn't just stopping in Austin. They're also pumping a cool $500 million into building another supercomputer in New York. That's a massive investment in the future of AI. Elon Musk is definitely playing the long game here, and we're just getting started. What do you think Cortex will be capable of once it's fully operational? Let me know in the comments. But here's the catch. AI skeptics think we might hit a wall. Take GPT-4 for example. It used 10,000 times more compute during training than GPT-2. That's a huge leap, and some worry we won't see such jumps in the near future. So, is there a limit to how much we can scale? Let's break it down, one piece at a time. An AI research group, Epoch AI, recently released a report highlighting 4 major roadblocks to AI scaling. Here they are. Energy consumption. Training the next generation of AI models will require serious power, up to 5-6 gigawatts for a single data center. Just for reference, the largest power plant in the US, the Grand Coulee Dam, produces 6.8 gigawatts. And while the US generates around 477 gigawatts on average, only a few sites are producing more than 2.5 gigawatts. So, where's the energy going to come from? Well, companies like Amazon are already buying their own power plants, but it's not enough. We're likely going to need clusters spread across different states, pulling power from multiple sources. It's a huge challenge, but definitely not impossible. Chip manufacturing. AI scaling is also tied to how many chips we can produce, specifically those ultra-powerful GPUs like NVIDIA's H100. NVIDIA plans to sell 2 million H100 this year, but the real magic is in the exponential growth we've seen over the past decade, about 4 times more compute power each year. By 2030, we might see around 100 million of these chips in circulation. If any company secures 20% of that, they could scale AI models 10,000 times bigger than GPT-4. Sure, there are scaling issues in chip production, but companies like TSMC, which is the largest chip maker in the world, are ramping up. They've built new factories, and production is set to increase dramatically. Data availability. To train bigger models, you need huge data sets. Right now, top AI models like GPT-4 train on about 15 trillion tokens, which is a fancy way of saying words and symbols. But there's a lot more out there. Experts estimate there are 500 trillion tokens online and up to 3,000 trillion in private datasets. Plus, we're moving beyond text, adding images, videos, and audio to the mix, which could bring even more data into play. And here's a cool fact. Companies are finding that training on code helps AI perform better at tasks unrelated to coding. It's like giving your AI a superpower boost. Network infrastructure. Finally, we need better data transfer systems between GPUs and data centers. Right now, the technology is good enough to scale training up by 10,000 times. But beyond that, we'll need new ways to connect everything and cut down on data transfer delays.
So what's the verdict?
By 2030, it looks like we could see AI models trained with 10,000 times more compute than we use today. The two biggest challenges will be energy and chip production. If we can solve those, the sky's the limit for AI scaling. But further growth beyond that will require massive upgrades to the world's energy grid, new power plants, faster networks, and a whole lot more GPUs.
It's a wild ride, but one thing's for sure, AI isn't slowing down anytime soon.